Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model this orthographic drawing into the 3D model. As you can see that I have already did it, and I will show you from the scratch how you can do the same in FreeCAD. I will provide this source file and this 2D drawing in a video description, so any beginner user can download this drawing and practice it, and in the case of any doubt user can refer my source file. So before starting this tutorial, if you like my method of teaching, then you can buy me a cup of coffee. Your small donation will help these channels to grow. You can find my coffee donation link on the header of my channel, on the about us sections of my channel, and in a video description as well. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write the articles and tutorials on a FreeCAD. So let's start our tutorial. So here we have a orthographic drawing, and if you are feeling any difficulty to see the dimensions, then no problem, I will provide the 2D drawing in a video description so you can download it. And I will show you from the scratch how I converted this 2D drawing into the 3D model. So let's start our tutorial. So after this tutorial you will be able to see this model which I have already made. So I will close it and I will create a new file. So first we will start reading our drawing. So we can see that it is a 50 by 50 square block. So I will create a body, and I will on my origin plane, and then I will select this my base plane XY, and I will create a sketch, and I will off my origin plane, and I will draw a rectangle, I will give the dimensions, which is a 50 by 50, and now I will make it symmetric. Now I will close it. The thickness of our base plate is 10 mm, so I will go with a pad, and here is a 10 mm in one directions. Okay, now we will model the middle portion, which is a circular feature, and we can also see that our plate having the R12 cut. So let's first adapt the cut, because we have to adapt this cut on our circular feature as well. So I will select the face and I will create a sketch, and I will switch to the isometric. I will draw two circles on both the sides, and center to center distance is 57. So first I will make it symmetric. I will select the first center point and second center point and this axis. So now I will delete this conflict constraint. Now I will give the dimensions. So it is a 57, and it is a radius R12. So I will first make it equal, then I will go with a diameter, and I will give it a 24. Now I will switch to the isometric. I will close it, and I will go with a pocket tool, and here I will simply say true all, and I will say OK. Now we will make this circular feature, which is outer radius is R20 and the hole is a 20. Let me zoom it, so it is a 26. So I will select the face and I will create a sketch, and now I will project this arc, this both the arc, and I will select the circle, and I will draw the one circle. Now I will give the diameter 40. Now I will trim the geometry, this one, and this one, and I will select the 3-point arc. I will draw the 2 arc on the both the side, and now I will make it equal, this one and this one. Now I will close it, and the total height is 42 minus 10. So I will go with the pad and I will give here 42 minus 10, because total height is the 42 and this base plate thickness is a 10. I will say OK. Now there is a hole and here is no any material, so I will do it later, material removal operation on this, or you can do it now. So let's do it. We will go one feature by one. Now I will select the sketch. Now I will draw a circle and I will give it a diameter 26, and I will close it, and from here I will go with the pocket and I will say true all, say OK. Now we will go to the feature tree. Now we will make this plate at a distance of 28. So I will, on my origin plane, I will select my base plane and click on the datum plane, and as per our UCS here we want a plane at a distance of a 28. So here in a Z direction with respect to our UCS I will give here 28. So you can see that a datum plane has been created. Now I will say OK. Now I will off my origin plane. Now I will select my datum plane and create a sketch. So here instead of making in one sketch it will be complicated. So what we will do, we will first create a rectangular plate and then we will adopt this arc and this tangent line. So for this I will simply create a rectangle. Now we will find the length and width of this rectangle. So you can see that here center to center distance is a 57 and this is R12, and this R is on the both the side because this is the align section. So I will first make it symmetric. So I will select this point and my origin point. Now I will select this line and give my dimension. So it will be 57 plus 12 plus 12 because this R12 is on the both the side, and this is the 50. So I can give the dimension or I can make it a coincidence, so better I will give the dimension. It is a 50. Now I will close it. Now its thickness is a 7 mm, which we can see here. So it is a perfect on my datum plane. Now I will select my sketch and click on the pad, and here I will give the dimension 7 mm. So here first we will include the profile. So here we will or any no problem, we will cut it again. So I will select the sketch, click on the pad and give it a 7 mm. So here is the material is added which we do not want, so I will select the face and I will create a sketch. I will project the geometry and I will draw a circle, switch to the wireframe for better visibility, and I will make this and this equal and I will close it. Now I switch to the flat lines and go with the cut, and simply I will say through all. So this solid is combined because we have only one body, so there is a no any issue, or else on the sketch you can create this outer profile and then extrude. So it is up to you. Even in fact this also does not have any problem because this is the merge. And now I will off my datum plane, and now I will select this face and I will create a sketch. Now here I will draw two arc and I will project these two horizontal and vertical, and I will make it a tangent, this and this horizontal relation. And now I will draw a line and I will make these two tangent. Now I will close this profile. Now I will delete this conflict constraint and this is the 25. And this is the R12. Now I will trim the unnecessary geometry, and here I will remove this constraint. So here this is not merge, so simply I will go with the trim option and I will trim it, and I will merge these 2 points. So here is our sketch is fully constrained. Now we will close it. We will go with the cut So loop is not closed, so we will identify the issue. So here is a tangent and coincidence. So it is fully constrained. Let's see. Some conflict is there, so I will again edit it. I will delete this and I will again create arc. And I will join it, make it tangent, make it tangent. Now first we will check is where it is close or not. So it is close. So now I will constrain it. So I will select this and this. So I will give it radius 25. Make it coincidence, and I will make this and this coincidence, and this is the R12. So this and this will be the horizontal, this and this will be the vertical. Now close it and we will go with the cut, and from here I will select up to face. I will rotate my model and select the bottom face. We'll say OK. Now we will do the same procedure on the other side and then we will mirror it. So I will select this face, create a sketch, and now it will be easier for us to draw on the other side. I will project this arc, project this one and this one. Now I will select a 3-point arc, and from here I will select arc. I will make at this and this coincidence, and this vertical, and then I will make it shorter, and first we will give the dimensions. It is a 25. This and this coincidence, and this is the, and this one will be the equal, and this will be the tangent. Now I will draw the line and make it tangent with this and this. Now it is a fully constrained, but we will close our profile. Now here is a 12 constraint is a conflicting number 12. Okay, now we will come out of it and click on the pocket, and from here I will say up to face, and I will rotate my model and select the bottom face. and I will say OK. Now we will use the mirror feature. So first we will activate our first pocket and go to the mirror tool. So you can see that pocket 003 is added. Now we will click on the add feature, go to our tree view and select on the pocket 4 and go here. So you can see that pocket 3 and 4 has been added, and now we will mirror it with respect to this plane. So you can see that it has been mirrored. So I will say OK. Now we will create these 4 holes. So for this I will select the face and I will create a sketch. I will switch to the wireframe. So when making this type of a hole, it is better to create first a rectangle and make it a construction and then make it symmetric. Select this point and the center point, and hole to hole distance is a 40 by 40. So I will give my dimension 40 by 40. Now we have got the 4 centers. Now I will create the 4 circles. It is a very simple hole, so I am not using the hole feature. Now I will select all these holes and I will add the equal relationship between all. Now I will select my first hole or any hole and I will give it my diameter, which is of a diameter 5, and I will say OK. So this is the very good practice while making this type of a hole. Now I will close it and I will switch to the flat lines and click on the pocket, and simply I will say here through all and I will say OK. Now we have to make these holes on this face. So I will select the face and I will create a sketch and I will project this to arc and I will draw the 2 circles and I will make it equal, and it is of diameter 9. So I will select it and give diameter 9 and I will close it and I will go with the pocket, and here I will say up to face, and I will switch to the isometric. So here one mistake is from my end, that it should be perpendicular. If we see our model orientations, so this feature should be rotated by the 90°. Okay, so as we can see that, but in a source file it is a correct. If I open the source file, in a source file it is a correct. So I will give the source file. Procedure is the same. All you have to make this profile 90° rotated. So this is how we can convert this drawing into the 3D model with the help of a part design workbench. I will provide the source drawing of the tutorials and my FreeCAD source file in a video description, so you can download and practice it. So this is all about this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then please like, subscribe and share my channel, and also give your valuable feedback in the comment section of the video, so that it will help me to create more interesting content for the FreeCAD user. And if you like my method of teaching, then please support me on coffee.com, and also visit my website mechnexus.com for articles on a FreeCAD and on others open source CAD software. So this is all about these sessions. I will come with a more interesting tutorial on a FreeCAD. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.